Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our second installment of season 2 of Tango Kilo Sierra. We're getting back here. This is our Halloween installment.
Yep.
And we're gonna cook some awesome food and give it a spin for Halloween. This is gonna be out on Friday and Halloween's on Monday, so I won't be able to get a video out before Halloween. So we're gonna get back here and enjoy our time, drink some good drinks, and do some Halloween themed things. But first, we're gonna get back up here in these woods to our spot that we know best, so we can just have a good time. And yeah, this is gonna be a good time. We got our stuff real up right here, and today, for the first time, I am gonna try to sleep in a hammock. And all I brought out here to sleep on is a hammock. So I'm either going to have to sleep in it or sleep on the ground. So I'm gonna test that out for the very first time ever. So we'll see how that goes, because I'm a big guy. But we're gonna get things set up, and we'll see you guys back here in a minute.
Stay tuned.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to press that like and subscribe button.
And don't forget to comment.
That's right, we love your comments. And you know, just going through the things y'all say helps us out, gives us great ideas, keeps us rolling. There is a link to my freaking gear fund in the description below. If you you know, got a little bit that you can give, that's awesome. But if not, just remember to like and subscribe. We appreciate it. But this first drink, because we're mixing down some drinks and drinking a little bit of beer tonight, it's for you guys.
That's right. Cheers, buddy.
Thank y'all. Cheers to you, man. Happy Halloween, everyone.
And cheers to y'all. Happy Halloween.
Definitely.
That's
Deep Eddy lemon and Mountain Dew, or Deep Eddy lime and Mountain Dew's decent. What you drinking on?
I got New Amsterdam vodka and Sprite tropical mix.
Oh, that stuff's pretty good. You opened my eyes to that today. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna hand the camera off to Good Buddy here, and quit calling him Little Buddy. He's Good Buddy. I've seen y'all calling him Little Buddy, and that's okay. But it's a little funny. I get a kick out of it, but it's Good Buddy.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I told you, we're gonna set up the tarp that we got from our nomadic box and rock that out for the night. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this up. First time we're gonna try this time lapse. All right, so it's kind of hard to gauge where you gotta hang these things from. If anybody's got any good advice for me as far as our as these goes, about, you know, just any good tips about how to do your tree straps, or how high up the tree it might need to be just for maximum comfort, definitely comment. Like we said, we love y'all's. I think I've got it backwards, maybe. Nope, I've got it right side out. We're good. We love y'all's comments and feedback, and thank you for that, because like I said, first time doing this and first time for everything. So get that clipped up. I figured the higher one, which seems to be this way, is gonna be where I'm gonna go. Don't flip out this thing, because that'd be hilarious. Even how to get into it, you know. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I am doing it horribly wrong. So, okay, there we go. Am I too close to the ground, Good Buddy? How's it look?
You're looking good, man. You got like what?
Other
What
than
is that,
botching,
like a good 2 feet?
Other than botching how I just got into here, I feel like this is gonna be comfortable for the night, just as long as I don't toss and turn. I even link my head, my legs down like this. Is probably what I'll end up doing. But any advice on how to freaking do these tree straps would be much appreciated, and taken into consideration big time. But all right, happy Halloween, Tango Kilo Sierra family.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Dink.
Cheers.
Mother freaking dink. All right, ladies and gentlemen, when you ain't got it packed in there, makes for a good beer pocket. You know, we got our coolers out here, as always. Tasting the mountains, as our buddy Randy would say. So, we're gonna try to put this on there, although I don't think it's gonna be super comfortable. You can still try it out, just for some added insulation when it gets cold. If you enjoy camping in one of these things when it's cold. We're gonna move this beer in the way. You hear that dog from Cody's property? Funny as hell. All right, ladies and gents, this is what it looks like. Kind of takes away from how much you're able to pull it over yourself. So if you needed this, you definitely need to put a tarp up over you. But let's see how good it works. Oh, but it don't slide good at all. I can't like pivot on it too well. Yeah, I can't pull it over myself very well like you can without this in here. But if I needed the extra insulation just for the night, this wouldn't be too bad of a option. Thankfully, it's only going to be around 58 degrees tonight, so a sleeping bag should do. But yeah, I think we're gonna not run with this unless it gets overly cold. We're gonna let Good Buddy, when he sets up his cot, use this tonight for his own insulation, which is gonna be nice. All right, so we're gonna get the sleeping bag in here because I'm sure it's gonna sleep just fine. All right, so we got our slumberjack from last year. Got it, I think, on Cody's birthday last year out at Goat Island. If you haven't watched that video, go and give it a look. That was a pretty fun video. Has some graves in a graveyard that resides on Lake Murray, and it's pretty dope. But we're gonna set this up. I'm not crawling in it right now because it's probably around 70 degrees out here still, but it fits in there just fine. Looks great and all that stuff. We got our Cowboys pillow here. Awesome Cowboys pillow. Cowboys beat the Lions this weekend, good job. And the Gamecocks got their first win against Texas A&M, so go Cox. That shit, I was there. Me and my buddy Cody both were. Wasn't that an electrifying game?
Crazy.
One of the best games I've ever been to at Williams-Brice. So go Gamecocks. But this is our sleeping setup for the night, although it looks all wrinkly and weird. We'll get it set up a lot better. And we'll see you guys out there when we're collecting firewood. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna find this little tree because we got just about enough firewood to stay warm for the next couple of freaking hours. But we're gonna need it for the rest of the night. It's like I said, it's gonna be about 58 to 57 degrees. So what we have here is a typical hardwood oak. It's good to burn them when they're green, just as long as you don't have a canopy over you like we did last time, or like the structure we had over us, because that really held in a lot of smoke. But there's a first time for everything. That's what I like about season 2 being it's gonna be a learning experience. We're gonna learn what we need. We're gonna learn like how to freaking camp out with very small amounts of things, and you know, just understand nature awesomely and explore some great stuff. So we're gonna cut this tree down here and we're gonna drag it back to camp, and that should be enough to keep us warm for the night, as long as we knock these leaves off, because these leaves smoke like crazy. But most of them are dead, and you leave a stump and you never know. Trees are resilient. They can grow back just from the tiniest little stump. But yeah, let's get to doing it. What we're gonna do it with is our saw here, because that flexible saw we had the last time didn't work too terribly good. And I mean, it's very flimsy, more meant for limbing than anything, I'm pretty sure. But this right here is a hoss. So let's get to work. Clean cut. Did just great. Knock it off, clean the bristles, and that's ready to go back to camp. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we got our pan that we didn't use last time. We're gonna use this for the duration of as many camps as we can until this wears off of it from cooking over those fires like it did on my birthday. Just like before, we're gonna use our basic camping stove here. We've got our gas that we've already locked in. I got that gas from REI. Thanks for everyone who commented and told me where to get that. Walmart was out in my part of town, but that's okay because REI came through. We're gonna close that up, get our stuff situated. We got our milk here for what Good Buddy's gonna be cooking later. He's got some really delicious pasta that's gonna go with our Halloween themed stuff. We got our sour cream here. That's gonna go with our Halloween themed stuff also. I'm not gonna give away the surprise though, so we'll get that stuff out of the way. Got our Fiesta blend. Don't know if you guys are catching on to what we're doing yet, but hopefully you will. And then we got us some extra lean ground beef, so we ain't making a bunch of grease for what we're gonna cook. So just to let you in on a little secret, we're gonna be cooking some quesadillas tonight, but they're gonna be have a special twist on them, along with a couple of other things that we're gonna do right before we call it a night and get in our hammock for the first time and try to get some sleep.
We also have a special mixed drink that we're making tonight too.
Very, very much so.
Very.
Thanks for reminding me of that, Good Buddy. We'll have to go and get those mini bottles from the truck, but we will be just fine. All right. All right, so I'm trying my best to see if I get this locked into place, because as you can hear, it's releasing gas. Turn it off. All right, maybe I was just doing it wrong. Let's see what happens. There we go.
There we go.
I was just doing it wrong. I don't know if we're doing that, so I'm gonna put our pan up here, and we're gonna take our extra lean ground beef that we're gonna be making our Halloween themed quesadillas with, and we're gonna drop that in there. So we got our medium size soft shell quesadillas here, or quesadillas, sorry, soft shell freaking tortillas if you would. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some pretty cool themes on these, because I really couldn't find any pumpkins this year, which I figured had something to do with COVID, making sure that things really ran crappy for the past couple years. If you know, you know. But we're gonna get our cutting board out, and we're gonna see about not maybe cutting some jack-o'-lanterns into these and then making them into quesadillas for you guys. So
There's quesadilla lanterns.
yeah, quesadilla lanterns. There you go. So you got your quesadilla there. I accidentally pulled it out too, which is what we're gonna need anyhow. These are a little bit messed up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna brown this meat, right? And then we're gonna brown these quesadillas, and we're gonna cut our cool little jack-o'-lanterns into them, or jack-o'-quesadillas, or quesadilla lanterns, however you want to say it. And then we're gonna pack some of this meat into here with some salt and pepper, of course, and some of that cheese, and make us some delicious quesadillas. Thank y'all for staying tuned for this cooking segment. We really enjoy our times of being out in the woods cooking for Halloween. Last year, we did a camp behind the jailhouse here in our local town. So if you haven't seen that, freaking go and find it, because it's a really fun camp. We carved some pumpkins and did a Halloween themed thing back in that day too. So if you're just looking to binge some of our stuff, which we greatly appreciate, make sure you go and check out that video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. But we're gonna get this meat all browned up here, and we're gonna rinse this out, and we're gonna put our quesadillas in here and brown them on one side. Like I said, cut them into our jack-o'-lantern shapes, or however you want to say it, and then meat and cheese that, and it's gonna look just wonderful. I got this idea from Good Buddy, so thank you, Good Buddy. You can hear the airport over there, right? So next week, one of our plans is to go and redo our airport video. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be freaking wonderful.
Our first ever video.
First ever video. And we're going to have some meals to commemorate our time that has been waiting on us to cook for that exact situation. So if you guys love Tango Kilo Sierra, which I know a couple of you do, Paul, freaking Capgraph, all of our buddies, you know, Stealth Car Camper.
Stealth Car Camper, yep.
All of those good guys. Even Stanley, that was on our video from the Kmart video. Go watch that if you ain't seen it.
Good old Stanley.
Good old Stanley. He's actually been doing really well. I've seen him get a lot more billboards, so that's good.
Good for you, Stanley.
Good for you, Stanley. Provided us light on the night that we didn't have any. So we support you, buddy. It's that pink. You want none of that to be showing. For the quesadillas, you're going to want to get a good little bit of pepper on there. Get it all nice and browned up. A little bit of seasoning. Never have enough great seasoning. We got our buddy Cody out here ready to eat some food with us. He's over there chilling.
That's right.
What's up,
Being
Cody?
very patient over there.
Yeah, I am.
Awesome. I hear that. It's a working man thing. We all get that. Me, Good Buddy, and Cody over there. Brown it down.
Oh yeah, you gotta chop it up real nice so it can fit in well with the food that you pair it with. You don't want really big chunks. You want nice, evenly ground meat. Looking pretty good so far.
I agree. Almost ready. Now make sure you get all the pink out of it. Season your meat, people. That'll make a world of difference.
At least salt and pepper.
Facts.
The garlic and onion powder is great too.
Agreed.
A little bit of cayenne pepper, chili powder maybe.
Agreed. We got our plate here. You've seen this plate since probably about the pool. If you haven't seen the Springs Park pool video, make sure you go and check that out. All your views are appreciated. All right. So this thing's really hot. We've got our tortilla toasted, as you can see. All right. So what I'm gonna do, now that we got it toasted, should be able to carve a little triangular thing into it here. Alright, so we're starting to get done. I'm trying to make something frightening and weird. That's pretty frightening and weird, you ask me. It looks like a Goofus with just 2 buck teeth like SpongeBob. Right. So, now that we've got that done, we're going to do a couple more like that, of course. We're going to take our tortilla, set it in our pan. We're going to set that aside. We're going to put us some of our, well, let's go with cheese first, I think. That would be the best idea. Got our Fiesta blend for having a Fiesta. Don't put too much, just enough to cover the bottom. We'll start heating her up. Flame on low. Once the cheese starts to melt a little bit, might have done that backwards. I might have should have done one side first and then put the cheese on, but I guess we'll see here. There we go. Put some hamburger on there. And then some more cheese. down for a little while. And then we add our jack-o'-lantern face on top. I might flip it over for a quick second just to cook on jack-o'-lantern face side, just for a split second. Might be a bad idea, but we're gonna try it anyway. Melt the cheese all the way through here. I think that's enough. Yeah, burnt me a little bit, but we're okay. As you can see, he's got some hamburger coming out of his eye. Truly frightening for a frightening time of year, because we're gonna need some dipping sauce. Well, not sauce, but cream, I guess here. Sour cream. Going to put a little bit on there. And just for the festiveness of the season, we got some red food coloring. We're gonna take that off of there. 2 drips, 3 drips. We're gonna mix it in. If it's too pink, mix more. But I figure it'd make it look like blood cream here, and we're dipping our jack-o'-lantern quesadilla in some blood just for the festiveness of the season. I don't know, it's more pink, so it might be more like brains, but still, you get the gist of it. All right, we're gonna cut her up, cut us a triangle out of here. See what this tastes like. We got our piece of our jack-o'-lantern face. We're gonna dip it in our food coloring, or freaking food coloring. Look at me not being festive. Our brain matter, or whatever you want here.
That crunch. Sounds good.
That is good. Right. Perfect, actually. Let's see what Good Buddy thinks.
Let's see here. Get some of this brain matter sauce here.
What are we thinking? Pretty good for our first attempt. It can only get better, right?
It was really good, dude.
Awesome.
Good job,
stuff.
buddy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. We're gonna get Cody in on this too. Dip that in there. It tastes just like sour cream. Food coloring has no taste. What you think?
Good.
Hell yeah.
Good, ain't it?
Thanks, man.
Good stuff, man.
Good job, man.
Huh? Awesome. Well, obviously, we did great. This is gonna be delicious. Freaking, we've got 3 people's opinion on it. I'm gonna tear its little nose off right here. We're gonna cook a couple more. And obviously his mouth went way more gaping than we were meant to. But we'll take our brain matter here. What a delight. What a delicious little treat to be eating for Halloween. But thank you guys for staying tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see y'all at bedtime. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that brings us to our good night. Got this tarp set up here. We get Good Buddy repositioned over me in the night. And we'll get our bag here with all of our good stuff in it put away for the night. I'll probably get that in here with me. And we got this sleeping bag ready to go. This one here. So give this to Good Buddy for a minute, and he's gonna give it to me once I crawl in here. All right, Good Buddy, if you wouldn't mind, hand me the camera. All right, so I'm in here pretty good. Got this tarp over me. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna give this a run for the night. Hopefully it's pretty comfy, but yeah, we shall see, I guess. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Alright, so good morning, everybody. I don't think these things were built for big guys. So I woke up at about 4 o'clock this morning. I couldn't feel my legs. So I think that one there was more built for lounging than extended periods of sleep. Good Buddy tried out the cot. Of course, I'm sure he had a good time on there. I fired down there on the freaking pad for the last couple hours of sleep just to get it in. But yeah, that was a good night. We're gonna get packed up. So I am pretty sure I got some form of work to do today, and it's overcast. And it's supposed to start raining sometime in the next few hours. But yeah, we'll see you at the finish line. All right, ladies and gentlemen, took us about 25 minutes to break down camp, if that, and carry it all the way down that trail. So probably more around like 10-15. But happy Halloween. Thank you for tuning in. Next week we're gonna have an anniversary video of a place that we really enjoyed. This is where our roots, where we got started. And that's gonna be pretty fun. And we're going to just go on throughout the year of just doing some awesome videos until probably Thanksgiving, when we decide to do another camp out here at Cody's. But thank you guys for tuning in. Good Buddy, always great to have you.
Of course, man. Glad to be here. Thank you all for staying tuned.
We'll find another great place like this, and we'll see you next time.